Dog is having an episode. Staring off in a direction, she's just kind of like weirded out by this one direction. Okay. Oh look, the ship. The Delphinus, the newest member of the Armada and his personal flagship. Heavily armored, can match the top speed of the cruisers, and is equipped with the weaponry of a heavy battleship. So they're going to try to build a lot of these things and try to take over the world. A really nice ship. The whole fleet of this will easily be able to take over the world since Nasrat has fallen. So why would you take us to the bridge of your flagship? Enrique, what are you thinking? Enrique? Yes. He wants us to take the ship and take him too. So he does not feel good about what Valu has been doing. He feels that they are being evil and he wants to fight them. So he thinks the only way to redeem himself and his family is to help us. Of course you can come with us. But we don't take hostages, so you gotta do so as a blue rogue. Yep, that's right, the prince has to be a pirate. How do you feel about that, Enrique? And he is all about it. So, best two things. Number one, we get Enrique as a crew member, and number two, we get the Delphinus! The true game starts now. Second half of the game just started. Also, he has the crystals that were stolen from us. Somehow they fit in his pocket. Okay. As I said, the true game starts now. The Delphinus is kind of special. It can do a lot of things. And we're going to start going to do those things. I think this is Vice's theme again. Hype for the best thing? Oh, yes. We get hype for the thing. And turn that ship. Hey, look, there's that wall with all them guns. Keep in mind, you saw how big the Delphinus... You're going to see how big the Delphinus is, and then you will realize just how big the Grand Fortress is compared to it. The Delphinus is not small. This is a big battleship. There should be a weak spot where the cannon blew up. Yeah, that one over there. So we should be able to blast through that wall, huh? And once again, music is always the key in this game. Oh, hello! That's a thing! Our ship is apparently very aroused by this fight. Okay. So, there is actually no way to fire the Moonstone Cannon on first turn, so we're just gonna go ahead and get this going. Start focusing. So what we're going to do is we're going to fly straight at the wall of cannons while we're unable to do anything. Just flying straight at this wall. Right at it. We have no intention of attacking it right now. So we will fly straight at the wall. Yep. This is the strategy. This is how we will do this. Also, the Delphinus has significantly more health and stats than the Little Jack did. So 4,000 damage would have been a third of Little Jack's health. It's a little bit over 10% of the Delphinus' current health, I believe. Wow, look at that aim. That aim was incredible. Okay. Okay. You can feel the joy. Here it comes. The words of Willy Wonka. Hold on, everybody. Here it comes. Now, everybody say it with me. Moonstone Cannon, fire! There was a wall there. It's not there anymore. Did I get a refund? Saving the ship upgrade medals? Okay, so you don't have to worry about that. So any Captain Stripe that you use on the Little Jack is automatically forwarded into the Delphinus. You don't lose them. We're out! We broke the Grand Fortress twice! You sure know how to break in a new ship. And out we go. Okay. Now, Ramirez is a little bit upset. Yeah, that's something that I had to learn about on the, I think, second playthrough, is that a lot of people do save the Captain Stripes when they know about the Delphinus, because they think if they use the Captain Stripe on Little Jack, they lose them. And what actually happens is that the Captain Stripe gives you a bonus towards both ships, because it's actually a bonus given to Vice, not to the ship. Okay, escape the Grand Fortress. Gilder is kind of upset about Clara. Okay. This is not something he wants. Okay. Time to decide on the captain. So who's going to be the captain? Well, everybody knows exactly who they're going to decide. Vice will be the captain of the Delphinus. Everybody votes. Vice is captain. Will you be the captain of the Delphinus? Oh, gee, I don't know. No, you do not get the same benefit of moonberries. The moonberries are specific for each character. So yeah, if I gave moonberries and upgraded Drachma, Enrique would not also have his super moves. Okay. So we need to do something really quick. There are very specific things the game wants me to do. Step 1 is to open this. And wouldn't you know it, it's Marco! Hey, Marco, how the hell did you get in there? So Marco snuck on board and decided he'd be a sailor. And so Marco becomes our first crew member. So one of the new collectibles that we have is crew members. There are a certain amount of crew members all around the world. I forget the exact number. I think it's somewhere like 24, 30, something like that. Each crew member does something special for the ship. Am I allowed to... I think I can stop right now, right? I'm done. Actually, no, there's one other thing I need to do. So, what we need to do now, before we do anything else... actually, I need to check how much money we have. That is actually going to be important in about 20 minutes. Not quite enough, but we're close. I actually am very happy how close we are. Okay, so first thing we need to do... Now... Mako, you mentioned that it was weird that I went into the cave on Crescent Island looking for a moonstone because they fall from the sky, right? Well, you know what also falls from the sky? Chams. So how do we already have a cham on the deck of the Delphinus when we only just left port? I don't know. Okay, it's the only other thing we need in Delphinus. We don't need to look at it or talk to anybody else. Okay, so we have another collectible. So what we're going to do is we're going to do some soft cleanup. We have a bunch of people we need to, well, I want to do the cleanup now or do I want to wait? Actually, no, we're going to wait on cleanup for a little bit. Okay. Gilder's going to escape from Claudia, or come from Clara. He's going to go escape to Claudia. Don't ever joke about us being a good couple. Yep, we're going to miss you. So he's got 3 pieces of advice for us. This is very important. Number 1, get a crew. Okay, that's number 1. Very important. Number 2, get a base. Also very important. We're gonna need our own base. We can't use the base on Pirate's Isle. That's Dad's base. Okay. Telling us we should go back to Crescent Isle and use that. Number 3, don't give up. No, we are not getting the next major gameplay mechanic, because that is like another 7 hours. And I need stuff like crew before we do that. Hey, stop touching my wheel. That's my wheel, not yours. And now Gilder's leaving. Bye, Gilder. It was good having you as a party member. For the 2 hours you were a party member. So this is where Gilder leaves us, and Enrique takes over. And Mako, I think when you're talking about the next major gameplay mechanic, I think you're specifically talking about... You're not wrong. I think you're specifically talking about the next engine upgrade. Is that what you're talking about? Okay, where's the game put us? That's the first question. Bull's not reinforced, so we can't go through stone reefs. The engine's output settings has not been adjusted, so we can't go through sky rifts. Okay, so that's the problem. I have to get that fixed before I can do the thing that I want to do. So instead, we're going to go to Sailor's Island. Oh, you're referring to the base? Well, we have to do the base first. That is actually a required thing. We have to do the base before we can do anything else. Got no info to sell. But he'll ask us. Oh, he's gonna give us the black spot. Hey, you don't want, like, I have a thing you want to buy, okay? Also, Loose Cannon Lapin is here, and the XNS Demons also exist. We're gonna need to go deal with those. Okay, fine. Okay, a couple bits of housekeeping to take care of first. So, the problem right now is that we do not actually have... enough money to do the next thing. Like, we don't actually have enough money to do the thing that the game wants me to do right now. Okay, so if you look at the Delphinus's health right now, you see how it's 44,000 as opposed to just 40,000? That's because I've used 4 Captain Stripes. Okay. I don't really have a tremendous option right now. So the problem is, I need either 100,000 gold to do the base, or I need 120,000, and I can't remember which. And the problem is that you actually cannot advance the storyline until you have that amount. So I have to have that. Did I just cram all my seeds down Vice's throat? Yes. Vice is the only person that ever gets seeds when I play. There's Enrique. So the problem with Enrique is he basically doesn't know anything at this point in the game.
That was easy.
Yeah, so there's two ways into Nasserad. There's the Sky Rift, which we're not able to punch through right now because our engines aren't calibrated yet. But there is also this. Normally this would be defended, but it isn't because Nasserad's been blown up. Okay. Do a couple things. I think... we'll do this later. Because I have to come back here anyways. I'll take it back. I don't want to deal with this. Gotta do some cleanup anyways, and that is actually one of the places we have to clean up. Off to Crescent Isle we go. When we arrive, we learn that Enrique is not very good at flying yet. This will be a running joke for a very long time. Someone's airsick. Poor Enrique. He's just having some really serious issues. Okay, so we have now found Brabham. And Ismail. Brabham's an engineer, Ismail's a builder. That's gonna cost us 25,000. Ismail's gonna need 75,000. Okay, we have enough. Usually I don't have enough money for this. But I just had enough money for this. It's actually unusual. Usually I have to grind for this, but I have just enough money right now. Money. And here's the money. Okay. So, they're going to be doing stuff. And now we can talk about our new flag. Okay, so Vice's flag is this. That's okay. And Aika likes cats. So hey, look, she made a cat. Looks very similar to Aika. So Aika makes, you know, the Delphinus ship.
Wow.
Yeah, Enrique won't make one. He's just going to be the judge. Which one do I like? I like Venus flag. Because I always like Venus flag. Also, if I remember, you can change the flag at any time. So, if I want to change it. So we'll have a night under the stars. Starting tomorrow, we have to find the new moon crystals. You prefer Vices? I don't know. I don't like the skull. Okay, so it's time for background information. Learn more about Fina and also Ramirez. So it turns out that they used to be part of the Silver Civilization. They still are. Ramirez came down to investigate things, and then he vanished one day, so now Fina came down to investigate things. With confidence. Watchable good choice there. Yeah, Ramirez is apparently a very good swordsman, and he's very powerful. Making fun of Enrique, saying, does he need someone to help him get up? Because they don't have any servants now. He's like, my servants never help me get up. Okay, free heal. Okay, the ship's ready. So now the game is telling us that we need to go to Yafutoma. So Yafutoma's kind of hard to get to. So now we get another one of Eika's, like, they're covered in scales and they eat with sticks. Not what Yafutomans look like. But scale mail, and it's talking about chopsticks. Okay. So the game has a very distinct place it wants me to go. I'm not going there right now. So now it's time for cleanup. Kind of the most important part about this is that we need to get some things before we move on. Specifically crew members. By the way, that's a discovery up there, but it's in Upper Sky, so I can't reach it right now. I've been meaning to show off an Upper Sky discovery, and that's the closest one. This is where I have to do the Air Rift dungeon. Close. We're not there yet, but we will be in a minute. Well, we will be later. Give me about an hour and a half. Yeah, that Air Rift dungeon's coming. So, that's one of the reasons... actually, that dungeon is one of the reasons why I need to have... I need to clean up now. Because I need to have Polly to get, Robinson.
An utter victory.
Okay, so we need to enter Nasrad. Okay, so different crew members have different requirements to join your ship. First crew member we need to get is name is Kazam, something like that. I know it's like K-A-Z something. I can't remember his full name, but he is over here. No? Okay. So this is the second version of Nasrad. Nasrad after the bombing. A lot has changed. There's some areas that you can't go to anymore. Kazim, that's it. So we tell Kazim that we have a ship. And he knows about us, that he knows that we escaped from Valua. So he asked to join our crew. And he is going to help us out. He has joined our crew as gunner. Actually, I need to check one thing real quick. The second gunner, there's 2 of every crew position. So there's 2 gunners, for example. The second gunner I will not get for quite some time. And actually, that's kind of generally how this goes. You get 1 of each very early if you know where to look. The second one you don't get for a while. That's not a rule, but it, like, that's not a hard and fast rule, but that's generally how it goes. I think so. I think we already got everything else out here. I wouldn't want to step on that crumbling rock over nothingness. Okay. Next, get Osman. Also, let's get this chest right here. Berry in it. Who do I want to give that to? Vice is maxed out at this point. Athena's maxed out. I guess we'll give it to Aika. Not really going to worry about Enrique for a while. So if you notice over here, so that spot up there that I could previously go to, no longer is available. Oh. There's the champ. Yes, you can't go up there anymore, so we are no longer able to access that chest that was over there, so that's why I had to get that early. Hello, Osman. Okay, so Osman's gonna join us as a merchant. Now, Osman's kind of impressive because there's two merchants. One of them, I believe, is Osman. Increases the chance of finding expensive items as a drop from enemies. And then there's another merchant who increases the chance of us getting rare drops. Obviously, we're kind of more interested in the rare drops than the expensive drops, but having money right now is kind of important. Speaking of, will you do the thing? There it is. So there's the cat's coin. Go ahead and sell that. Gives me 20,000 gold. He does have info of places to find. I don't want them right now. Okay, so I gotta go look into selling some stuff because I need 30,000 gold for one of our crew members. And I could either grind to get 30,000 gold, or I could sell some crap. Oh, you know what? Sorry, I thought he actually said something to Bina and Aika. Okay. Trying to mentally decide where I'm going and in what order. So one of the reasons that we get Marco for free as part of our first sailor is partly storyline reasons, but it's also because kind of as of this point, we can't really go back to Valua for a very long time. So if we didn't get him how we did, we wouldn't, Yeah, grinding has the benefits of levels, except I'm over-leveled for all of my current areas. So now we have the ability to punch through sky rifts, just like this. I collect this right here. No? Okay. Or is it in the center? I can't remember. Center? No? Okay. So I can punch through sky rifts, just like this. And I can also punch through the stone reefs. So this allows me to go to a lot of places. Speaking of places to go. Let's go turn in a crap ton of moonfish. I do mean a ton. It's been a good long while since we've been here. The problem is, some of the stuff he's going to give me is actually not worth a damn anymore. It would have been worth it if I picked it up as soon as I'd gotten that many moonfish. but at this point, it's too late. Correctly, the Aura of Valor instantly fills all of my spirit gauge, but you only get like 3 of them throughout the entire game. As the name implies, more likely that I will counter attacks on me. A lot of Moonfish. That's female armor. We got another one of those in Rixus. So I was supposed to get that armor from the Moonfish about the same time as Rixus. So that should tell you kind of how out of date this stuff is at this point. And that's kind of the problem with Moonfish. Hey, there's the white map. That's the problem with Moonfish. By the time you need this stuff, you're probably nowhere near this area. But the good thing about the white map is I can now use that, and that'll allow me to move around and not have as many encounters if I feel like just moving quickly. Okay, so we're having our second transformation. That is exactly how many Moonfish we have, as we triggered his second transformation already. All in one go. Warrior's Heart is excellent. That in a second, it's just a accessory. I don't think it's as good as the Captain's Hat is, but I think it'll go on Aka. Okay. Finally got rid of all of those. And have you... This amulet actually does add a little bit of attack, apparently. Counter Bracer. Increase the attack power a little bit, as well as hit percentage, but we lose a little bit of dodge, a little bit of defense, get a little more attack. Warrior's Heart gets even more spirit during battle, that's what it is. Ancient Bracer, even more attack power, defense, hit. So we're going to go put that on you. We're going to give Fina the Warrior's Heart. It's not the best choice I could make, because it's based on how much SP the given character gets. Why, but for some reason Enrique can't get... Okay, so the problem is that, let's see, where's the thing that tells us how many SP we get per turn? Okay, so Enrique makes 2, Fina makes 2, Aka makes 2, Vice gets 3. So, if I remember correctly on how the Warrior's Heart works, after the first turn, so it doesn't work on the first turn, but after the first turn, every turn that that Fina is in battle, she gets double the usual SP for that turn. And that adds up pretty quickly. Kind of important. So now I am Vice the Troublemaker, so something has gone wrong. I want to get rid of. I need stuff that'll sell for money. I say that I will always skip over stuff like the Rune of Ill Omen. I don't ever sell that shit. Some Sky Sardies. That's the Soul Crystal. Holy Dagger. Nope. Leave the Gruel alone because I might need that in the future. Okay, let's go do something stupid. We need money. Now, how's our health? One amazing way to get money. Fight bounties, right? How about we fight a bounty? I know of a bounty. There's actually one right here in this city. In fact, I passed him going into this building. That's right, it's the guy on the ground who's making a fuss. No. Hey, Pinto. Wanna join me? Pinto's joined us as a delegate? Okay. So this is Loose Cannon Lappin. Now, this fight actually can be really hard. So we're going to go ahead and fight him. As I said, this fight can be very difficult. So hopefully I'll be okay. We also learn he is the adopted son of Sentime. He's kind of pissed off at his dad. He feels his dad doesn't get anything done. He's got this thing he built. Apparently he's been using to bust up, like, islands. Okay, so once again, this is where having Incremus would be amazing. So the Frogs are annoying just because they kind of exist and they're going to do a lot of damage. Hopefully that won't be too much of a problem. We may be fighting him too early. See.
Let's try this. Let's try this.
This should work.
Okay. Everybody's Glyph of Might. Let's see what Lappin does. Yeah, we're fighting him way too early. Okay, well that's not good. All of a sudden, I am concerned. I mean, that's not going to stop me, but... Okay, can you stop it, please? You freaking Frox. Yeah, don't take him out, please. Okay. If I can get rid of the Frox, we should be pretty good, because when the Frox are down, he likes to make more of them.
Let's try this.
This should work.
Okay. Okay, this could be bad. So what we want here... I want everybody to guard. This next attack sucks. Damn it. So that is with Glyph of Might and guarding. That's a stupid amount of damage.
Let's try this.
If I had Enrique fully upgraded and he had the ability to like do the half damage crap, we'd be in a lot better position there. It's fine, we're gonna beat him. Like,
Let's try this.
if you have any doubts about me beating this asshole, don't. That one attack should tell you exactly how fast this guy's going down. Okay, here comes the Frock. As long as I kill that, we should be fine. It'll do some damage to Fina. I was actually going to do Lunar Blessing, which would allow me to get rid of, or to, you know, have regeneration, which would have made this a lot easier. But, you know, he hasn't let me do that.
Let's try this.
That's fine.
This should work.
This is just me trying to prevent as much damage as possible in case he does something that's not charge. Okay. So target search, he's going to take someone out next turn. So the way we fix that is we Alpha Strike him. Go down. Sit. Stay. Roll over. And Lappin's down.
That was fun.
I think I was a little bit under level to be fighting him. I'll be 100% honest with you. We get the Berserker Mail, which is fantastic. I get to put that on Vice. Increases Vice's damage even higher. You kind of misjudged Sentime. He's kind of a badass. The entire reason Lappin's coming and destroying towns, he just wants to make a name for himself instead of being under his dad's shadow. Okay. Loose Cannon Lappin has been defeated. Ahead and put on the Berserker Mail. Check those stats out. I don't think anybody else used the cat's armor. Oh, wait, you can. Sure. Okay, let's go see... I forget how much money Loose Cannon Lappin is worth. It might be worth enough. 5,000. Perfect. That's exactly how much I needed. So now we can go hire Lawrence. Man, that worked out. Hey, Lawrence. Oh, it's only 10,000? I thought it was 30,000. Okay, and Lawrence has joined our ship as the helmsman. Next, we need to go in here and talk to Polly. Everybody? I think this is everybody. And Polly's going to join as a cook. Awesome. Also, I didn't get a chance to show it off, but there's actually a behind me, so where Vice is facing right now, there's actually a picture of one of the Gigas that we'll face soon. You go back and just watch the stream at about that point. I always forget to point it out when it actually happens. Okay.